Do you know anybody that is so wrapped up in superstitions? I know that may be different than what we're talking about, but do you know someone who is so wrapped up? I knew many people, and one thing we did as kids was you never split the pole. Young folk, you probably never heard of that. Say we're walking down the street, it's two of us, maybe three. Two of us go on one side of the pole, one person goes on the other side. Well, you just split the pole. Some people will stop right there in their tracks, say, why did you do that? Yeah, you're going to put bad luck on all of us. You need to go back. And if they don't go back, it's like, okay, I'm going to go back and I'm going to walk on the same side of the pole as you. That is something that it is embedded in you. Anything else that you guys may be able to think about, like spilled salt. You take that, you spill some salt, throw it over the shoulder. That is something that people do, and if you get so wrapped up there. What about God? What about Jesus? What about your Lord and Savior? What about your higher power if you're in a 12-step program? If you believe that there is a power greater than you, then why do we believe in these things that can be considered as frivolous and nonsense? We take these things to the extreme, and we believe in them since childhood. And then when we get older, we pass those things on to our children so they get a life, they get another generation. I think back to the movie that I just watched. It was called Sinners. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, with Ryan Coogler. It was a great movie. It has some demonic stuff in there about vampires. But the vampires, they were a metaphor, if you know what I mean. They were vampires in the movie, but the metaphor and the message behind them being vampires, they were vulture cultures. Culture vultures. I said that wrong. Scratch that. Reverse it, like Willy Wonka used to say. Yeah, they were culture vultures. They were sucking the life out of the culture. It's the same thing that they did with the blues that they were doing in that movie that they did to R&B. Same thing they did to hip hop. They stole it and took it. And those vampires will just suck the life out of the culture. But one thing that I found was very, very interesting, keeping in theme with a lot of vampire movies, was you had to welcome them in.